With Cisco's play tonight, Coach, will that allow you to reevaluate his status in the rotation?
Well, the way the rotation is we had Travis playing ahead of him at that spot, and we moved Travis to the big forward spot, and so he backed up John, and that it worked really well. Sometimes the other night we used Dante to back up John because of the Anthony matchup. They have a little different things they bring to the game, but I've never thought we wouldn't play Cisco. We've had a lot of players in line, and sometimes it's like that.
Coach, Tyreke Evans really had a up-tempo, like there's a bounce in his step tonight. Is there something different with him for you tonight?
I just told him to go out there and have fun. You know, you have to play this game with an attacking, lighthearted intensity. And you know, if people are always telling you, you don't do this, you don't do that, and you know, anybody feels the weight of that. You know, I told him a story of Rod Laver, the great tennis player, after he'd retired and he was playing team tennis. He's like in his 40s, and he was playing against this big serving guy, Butch Waltz. I don't know if you remember him, but in team tennis, Rod Laver, you know, the guy that won all these Grand Slams, the best tennis player in history. And Butch Waltz got off to a lead. They just played one set. It was 5-0, and he served an ace on Laver. And you know, team tennis, they're going crazy. They're clapping, and Laver just didn't like how much he was leading the crowd. You know, it was Butch Waltz, and so Laver ran off 7 straight games, and just hacked him to pieces. And they say, how'd you do that? What did you do? What did you change? And he says, when things go down, I was taught to go for the lines, and that's what our guys have to do. You know, everybody can say, you know, they stink, or you know, nothing's going to work, and they're down. Just go out there and go for the lines, let it rip, and that's what they did.
How big is this win right before you
It's real big because we wanted to go out there and get a win, you know, before we go on the road. You know, we know it's going to be tough. So if we go out here and get these 2 wins on the road, you know, sky's the limit for us.
So tonight you did a little bit more passing than normal. I mean, 5 assists. Is that something you're trying to focus on?
I mean, like I said, I just do whatever it is that the defense gives you that night. And tonight it was passing. The guys were open, and I was hitting them with passes, and you know, they were finishing. So it was great to be able to do that. You know, I try to just be a good teammate, do the best I can to help the team win, whatever it is. And tonight I showed people that I can pass. I mean, I definitely can pass it, and everyone knows that. But I mean, not many people know that. But you know, I have to show it, and I'm glad I was able to.
Starting to stack up these games now, back-to-back games, and then you're about to hit these back-to-back games. How is your body holding up so far in your first NBA?
So far, it's been fine. You know, it hasn't been too difficult. You know, it's just different, and just getting your mindset ready to play another game right away. You know, most of the time in college, you wait 2 or 3 days before you play the next game, so you have time to get yourself prepared and go over the scouting report and have a couple practices. But you know, you just go right back into it, and it's a good and a bad thing. You know, if you lose, you can get your mind off it quicker. You know, and all these different things. But you know, it's exciting to just play a lot of basketball. But you know, my body's feeling good right now because it's still early in the season. But we'll see how it goes. You know, 30 games in.